Okay, so I'm recording this session. I'm just sharing my screen. So I told you previously, in yesterday's class, that how important inquiries and reports are. Okay, inquiries and reports. So until now we have done configurations as well as posting transactions. So it is also very important to understand how we can track those transactions that we have posted, or how we can prepare reports out of the data that we have posted, or the transactions that we have posted. How we can identify who posted it and when it was posted, how we can reverse the transaction. So everything we can cover in this inquiries and reports. In this topic of inquiries and reports, we have quite some good inquiries and reports uh, in our dynamics. Within general ledger only we have many, and we have separate inquiries and reports for separate modules. But for general ledger, we can see few important inquiries and reports that we have. Okay, I'll discuss what all that are really important for business sake or for project sake. Okay, suppose that, so I'm opening all posted transactions. Suppose if I open this journal, I have a voucher that is posted within the journal. Okay, here I can see the voucher. Suppose someone comes and tell me that, someone gives me a voucher number and says that there is an issue with this voucher, you have to verify it. So 1 second guys, just a second. Sorry guys. Okay, if somebody in business normally comes and asks you that there is an issue with voucher number 14, can you please verify it? Suppose roughly they'll give this voucher number, journal 0014, and how will you open it guys? So how can you track? So I'm here in this place in in the dashboard, in the initial dashboard. So how can I open that? What is saying?
General ledger,
So I'll go to general ledger. Okay.
general journals,
I'll go to general journals. Okay.
and posted transactions.
I'll go for posted transactions. So if I in posted transactions, I can see lot of journals. How can I identify in which journal the voucher is? Right, I have lot of journal batch numbers here. How can I identify in which journal batch number that voucher is?
Posted on date.
So I don't have date. I only have voucher number.
Can we go by description?
So I only have voucher number. I don't have
Okay, okay.
anything else. Anybody? Okay,
I think
it's
in
not
inquiries and reports, we have this option voucher transactions.
exactly. We use that. So there is no proper way to find it other than that voucher transactions inquiry. So you can't easily identify it here. You can't open each journal because you will have thousands of journals in business. You can't really open one journal and identify where it is. It's very tough. So for that sake, we have one inquiry called as voucher transactions. Here you can see in general ledger, inquiries and reports, we have voucher transactions. Here in this voucher transactions, you can literally open any transaction using using voucher number or date or a particular main account. You can search with anything. I can show you here. Here you have voucher transactions list here. General ledger, inquiries and reports, voucher transactions, as you can see here. So if I click here on voucher transactions, what's wrong, Shiva?
Screen is not coming with me.
Okay. Is it not visible for anyone else?
No. No, it's visible.
Yes, for me also.
For you also it's not visible.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to reshare the screen then. I'm
No, it
stopping
is
the
fine.
sharing. Now I'll start sharing once again. Check it, guys. Also check with your network connection once.
Yeah, right now I'm getting.
Okay. How about Shiva?
No, sir.
Not yet.
Not it.
Could you please, I mean, go out of the call and log in once again into the call?
Sure.
Okay, quickly. Yes, yeah. Okay. I think he's joined. How about now, Shiva? Can you see it? Hello, Shiva, you're on mute.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the screen? Okay. Fine then. So I'm here in general ledger, inquiries and reports. These are here I have this option voucher transactions. So if I click on voucher transactions, I'll get a kind of inquiry. Okay, I have a lot of options in that. I can select any of the option that I want. So here you can see, you can search it by journal number, or you can search by voucher number, you can search by date, or you can search by main account. You can literally search all the transactions that are posted with any criteria. Okay, journal number is not journal batch number. Journal number is different and journal batch number is different. You don't have journal batch number criteria here to select actually. You only have journal number, but journal number is different from journal batch number. I'll show you how different it is, okay? So I told you, right, with voucher, how we can check, we only know a single voucher number. So with this voucher number, we know. So I pasted that voucher number here under criteria beside voucher. See? So now I can go and search it. Click on OK and I can search the voucher. If I click on OK, system will automatically open that particular voucher number. Here you can see voucher number 14 is opened automatically. So this is the journal number, the journal batch number you can identify here. If I click on general, I can see the journal batch number here. Journal is 000001. You can directly go to the journal batch. I'll show you how you can go from voucher. Okay, first try to undo. Okay, this is the voucher we have posted. Okay, see cash account is credited for 50,000, rent expense is debited for 75,000. Again rent expense is debited for 50,000. I'm sorry, I think this is related to this. Rent expense is debited for 50,000 and cash is created for 50,000. Rent account is debited for 75,000 and cash is created for 75,000. Two entries we have in a single voucher. Okay. So rent expense account for Hyderabad, for Bangalore, we can see cash account for Hyderabad and cash account for Bangalore. We have two transactions within this. So we can track a voucher quickly like this in this manner. In this way, we can see the amount as well as the amount in accounting currency and reporting currency quickly. So this is one way of tracking the voucher. There is also another way. Suppose if you know the voucher number, you can go back to the same voucher transactions inquiry here. You can open all the vouchers at a time if you want. So if I go to that inquiry, and it's taking time now. Here I'll remove this voucher number. Okay, I'll go with an empty search. If I go with empty search, it have to bring all the vouchers that are there for every date, for every account. Whatever the transaction we have done until now, it will bring every transaction. If I go with an empty inquiry, suppose if I click on OK, here I clicked on OK. See, I see all the transactions that are posted. So you can sort them by according to the date, you can sort them, or according to the main account, you can filter them. By anything, you can filter them. So there are a lot of transactions. In this voucher here, I have all the vouchers list starting different dates, we have different vouchers. So you can search the voucher number here by filter option. You have the voucher number, right? You can keep that voucher number 14 and apply it. So then only voucher number 14 transactions will show up. If you want to filter any other voucher, you can filter, or if you can clear this one and you can see all the vouchers again once you clear it. And again, you can give another filter. Or if you want to filter by date, suppose someone says that transactions that are posted on such one particular date, like the 1st of August is having some issue, you can select that date here, 1st of August. So normally here it selects like this, 08/01/2021. Apply. So here 1st of August we have these many transactions posted. Out of this, what is the transaction? You can see it by voucher number, unique by voucher number, or you can also go by account. You can easily track any transaction like this. I mean, if you want all the transactions that are posted for 1st of August, you can select this and you can export this if you want. See, you have unique voucher numbers as well, right? So you can use this option. This one, open in Microsoft Office, and you can use the export option, download Excel file. So this will be downloaded into an Excel file directly, all these transactions. Or you can download all the transactions without filtering also. So it normally help you to filter your transactions just like in Excel. Okay. So here I have option export journal entry. Download the file. It takes a while, but it downloads. Sometimes it throws errors in Dynamo environment. So there is an error actually. I think this is because of remote server issue. That's okay. There is a way to export this one. Okay. If you want to search transactions for a particular account, suppose I'll remove this date criteria from here. Clear. I want to be cash account. My cash account, I can select cash by account name. I can select, or I can also do it by account number. So I'll go by ledger account. So I'll go with 1 lakh and apply. So here are the transactions that I posted using my cash account. All of them are using my cash account. You see cash account. Cash account is being debited and created in a lot of places with different transactions. So I can also do the same by inquiry, doing it through this inquiry directly. Suppose if I go to voucher transactions inquiry here again, so there I can do it with the date or with the main account individually. So here it is empty, right? I can give a main account so that all the transactions that are posted for that main account will be displayed now. I can give that. So I'll go for 1 lakh 2, which is petty cash account, right? Oh, sorry. 1 lakh. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't touch this. So here I have 1 lakh 2 petty cash account. I'll just select it. Then I did not select anything else, only petty cash account. Then I'll click on OK. It should show me all the transactions that are posted using petty cash account. So with petty cash account, we have posted only one transaction, voucher number 11 and journal number 21. I can also see the journal batch number here. Journal batch number is MRF 13, the journal batch number. So journal batch number, you know, right? Here we will get the journal batch number. In the posted transactions, we will get this one, batch number 13. Here only it is posted. You can open it quickly here in journals and see if it is the same voucher. Yes. Here petty cash account is used here. 5 lakh 6 is used here and used petty cash account here for this voucher number 11. So that's what it is showing here in the voucher transactions. 1 lakh 2 petty cash account is used. If you want to see the complete transaction, you can click on transaction origin. It will show the 2 accounts involved in the transaction, both the debit and credits. Here you can see the complete voucher. So this is what we are looking for. So travel expenses for 200 is debited and petty cash 200 is credited. And this is the voucher we are looking for. I mean, these are also inserted in the single voucher only actually, but this is the actual transaction. Travel expenses debit and petty cash account credit is what we have. And this is the only place where petty cash account is used. So that's the only voucher I can see here. So by clicking on transaction origin, I can see where it is originated. Then I also have another option called original document. If I click on this, it should show me the journal where I posted this transaction. Suppose if I click here on original document, you see here, right? It will show me the journal or purchase order or invoice from where this transaction has originated. So this is the journal where I have, this is the journal where it is originated from. So if I click on journal and click on view details, it will directly take me to that journal batch number. You see, it directly took me to general ledger and the journal batch number. So this is journals page here, journals and the journal batch number, which is posted on so and so date. And I can click on lines and I can see the lines in the batch automatically. The same here in this page we have opened, right? The same is open here. Pretty much easy to track the journal batch number also quickly. So I'll again show you how to do that. We have given an inquiry for the main account petty cash and we are resulted here because we only have one transaction for petty cash. So to see the original document or the journal where this voucher is posted, suppose if we have 3-4 vouchers also, we can click on that voucher and click on original document so that it will directly take me to the journal where I posted this transaction. So I can click on original document. It will take me to this place, this journal, it shows this journal and I can click on view details. It will directly take me to the journal batch number 13 in the journals here. Journals page. Okay. Clear guys, any confusion until here? Anyone about this inquiry, voucher transactions up to here? Sairam.
Jay, voucher transactions criteria lo manam multiple main accounts or multiple voucher numbers
Watch. I'll show you how that one. Okay. So here I have selected 1,02,000, right? I'll give a comma. Okay. I'll select another account. Once giving comma, I'll select this account, bills receivable account. Okay. See here. Selected that account as well. So I'll give comma and I can select one more account. Suppose I'll select business revenues account. Okay. I selected 3 accounts here. I'll click on OK. See here, I can see transactions for all the 3 accounts. Petty cash, as well as business revenues account, as well as for bills receivable. I don't think we have any transaction. So that is why I'm not getting any. Even though we select account, but we don't have any transaction for that, I think. So we don't have any posted transaction for it. So I don't get it. So we only have 2 now, petty cash as well as business revenues. So any other question? Anyone? You can also give a date range for the voucher transactions inquiry. Suppose if I click it on and click on it again. You can remove this main accounts and you can give specific date. Suppose one date you can give here, starting from which you can give a date like, you can select date here if you want, starting from 1st of August. Okay. You can also give like this, starting from 1st of August to, you can give 25th of August, today's date. I give 2 dots, you can see here. Click on OK. So I'm expecting it should bring transactions from starting from 1st of August to 25th of August. So I see all of them here. Starting from 1st of August, I can see all of them in order, 3rd, 4th, 5th. 5th is not the 9th, 11th, 12th, and 18th and 19th. I can see all the transactions here in the line. You can filter by any date or you can sort it by Z to A here. You can see the condition is from 8th to 25th. Automatically the filter is applied. So you can start it by newest to oldest so that the latest transactions will come upwards. It's showing newest to oldest here. So this is the newest 19. It's on the top now. 1 second, guys. Sorry guys, okay. So this is the kind of filter we have. So you can also filter it by using transaction. You can filter it by using description. You can also filter it by using amount here if you want. So suppose if there is a 60,000 transaction, you don't know on which date it is posted or to which it is related to, you can filter it with the amount directly. Or you can use anything, filter it for the filter purpose. Okay, you can also sort it by created date and time also. Usually the people sort it by this date, transaction date, but this date also is possible. So with this voucher inquiry, literally everything is possible. To track anything, it is really possible through this voucher transactions inquiry, this one. So I can also give a main account range, like I gave 2 accounts, right? So I can give 2 dots and give a range also. Just like I gave date range here, I can select 2 accounts and I can give range. If I feel like giving 1 lakh to, I can give like this 1 lakh to 1 lakh 99,999. So all the asset accounts I can give it like this, and I can click on OK. So I can see all the accounts that starts with 1 series here, all of them. Suppose, you can also track it by voucher, starting voucher series. I'll go back again. Then I'll go for the same voucher transactions inquiry. It's taking a little bit of time actually. So I removed every criteria. Now I'm not selecting anything. I should get all the transactions that I posted until date. So I click on OK. So I can see all the transactions. Suppose here I want to track only intercompany transactions. How can I do that? Only intercompany. Any idea how we can track only intercompany transactions or only revenue transactions? We
Go by ledger account number.
We can go by ledger account number. One thing, right? Okay. We have 2 ledger accounts, intercompany receivable and payable. We can go by that. We can filter it by 2 numbers. Okay, one option. Another.
Can we go by document type or like ledger type? Is there a possibility of that?
No, it's all ledgers only. Until now, we have posted all ledgers only. Ledger journal.
Journal
Account,
type.
account type.
Account type.
Account name. Sorry.
Oh, we can give account name. Okay.
Directly intercompany.
And can I do it through voucher anyway?
Yeah, we have created intercompany journal.
Yeah, exactly. So for every intercompany transaction we do, we have this voucher, right? Intercompany, start with intercompany journal or something we have. So let me see here. If I scroll down, I can see somewhere in here, you can see intercompany journal. So I can give the same in the voucher. So I'll filter it with begins with option. Okay. Here. Contents, no, I'll start with begins with. Whatever the voucher that begins with inter, I can apply it here. So these are the intercompany vouchers we have. So that's the benefit of having a unique voucher number, unique voucher format for different types of transactions. So if I want revenues, I can say it like this, starting with revenue. So I can see revenue journals posted here. Perfect. So you can track the revenue vouchers quickly. So this is voucher number 1 where business revenues is created, cash account is debited. Here you can see business revenues is created, cash account is debited in the same way. Here you have voucher number 2 where business revenues is created, again cash account is debited. Sales revenues is created, cash account is debited. I mean sales revenues is 4 times created and cash account is entirely debited. Single voucher. All the credits includes to one debit. So this is another way. So literally you can track it through any way. Okay. That's what I want to show you guys. Then anything else? In this we have few options here, as you can see in the top. Okay, transaction origin we have. So if I click on transaction origin, it shows the voucher only, complete voucher here. As you can see in the transaction origin, it shows the voucher. Okay. I have another option called transactions. So if I click on transactions, it generally shows me the transactions related to one particular account. Suppose if I select this line here, the account that I select is cash account, right? So if I click on transactions, it shows me all the transactions related to cash account here. So here it shows me all the transactions related to cash account. I can go back again. I can select, suppose if I select business revenues and click on transactions, it shows me all the transactions posted using business revenues. So there are 3 transactions posted using business revenues account. I can see it. Close it. Then there is audit trail. Audit trail indicates, just shows the person who posted it and when it was posted, it will show in the audit trail. Suppose if I click this transaction, this voucher number 1, if I click on audit trail, here I can see creation ID and created by admin. Since I logged in with admin details, so it shows me the created by admin, and created date and time it shows here. It was created on so and so date and time. And description also it shows here. So that's what is with the audit trail. So for audit trail, we have separate audit trail option also by outside. We'll see that too as well. Okay, just let me plug in my charger. Okay, this battery is draining up. Here we go. Okay. Then I have posted sales tax. In case if there is any sales tax involved in this voucher, if I click on posted sales tax, it normally shows the sales tax transactions that are included to that voucher. But we don't have any sales tax yet, so I don't see any sales tax here. Normally for any purchase order or sales order transactions, if there are any sales tax included, not only for purchase order, sales order, any transaction, if there is any sales tax calculated and posted, you can see that posted sales tax amount by clicking here, by selecting the voucher. You can click here and see it. Okay, so we have seen the purpose of original document already. So what does original document do, or what is the original document option? I mean the use of original document. Anyone?
We can go for journal batch number.
We can go and check the original journal or the document where it is posted. Suppose if this transaction is related to any sales order invoice or any sale, then I can see in the original document, I can see the sales order number and the sales order invoice number. Okay, if it is for a purchase order invoice, you can see purchase order number and purchase order invoice number directly. You can directly go to that purchase order or that purchase order invoice, both the places. Since this is a normal journal, I can see the journal number here if I click on original document, and if I click on view details, it will directly take me to that particular journal where it is posted. So it is posted in general journals and it is taking me to the journal batch automatically. Okay, it's one of the very easy ways of tracking the original document and understanding where it is posted, when it is posted, and all the details. Okay, then I have one more inquiry called Accounting Source Explorer. So this is again there in the main screen also, Accounting Source Explorer. So this will show the Accounting Source Explorer only for a single transaction. Accounting Source Explorer is nothing, just it shows a lot of details. If it is a vendor transaction or customer transaction, it shows a lot of details. What is the vendor used? What is the customer used? What is the product used? How much quantity you have used? Everything it will show literally in this Accounting Source Explorer, where you can see main account, journal batch number, date, voucher, posting type, and ledger account, dimensions used, main account, amount, document type you will get. So then party number, party name you will get. This is vendor name or customer name in case if we are using vendor or customers. Then you'll get document description, document text, what is the product used, what is the line number that is in the invoice, then line date, quantity used, unit price. So it will normally track all the miscellaneous details that are related to every transaction. This is one of the detailed inquiry. If I go for this kind of account source explorer, I can export all the data in the accounting source explorer, and I can prepare whatever the reports I want on the basis of one of the criteria that I'll get here, because it brings a lot of criteria into the inquiry list, into the data here to present. So I can export all this and I can prepare whatever reports I want through my Excel or through my Power BI or any other source. Okay, it generally brings all the lot of information related to transactions that are posted. If at all they're posted to project accounting, the project details, and if it is a fixed asset transaction, the details of fixed asset and all the other miscellaneous details to the transaction, everything it will insert in a single line here. So you see it's a very big line. All the details we have. You can also add more details by clicking on add columns. So normally here you will get personalized grid and you can add more columns if you want. Here add a field. If I add, I can add all these existing. Some few of them are existing. I can add more also if I want. So most of them will bring the data. Okay. This is with Accounting Source Explorer. Then I have other one, options. That's all. This is related to normal options only. For every page you will have these options for creating alerts or for system diagnosis or anything. Then so here, since we have came here already, I'll show you how we can reverse a transaction. Okay, suppose I see this voucher number 001. Okay, this voucher number 001 can be reversed actually from here. I clicked on this voucher number 001. I copied this. I'll click here on transactions. Okay, here you can see this option transactions. If I click on transactions, I can see the voucher number once again here 001, or if there are a lot of transactions, I can filter it by voucher number, same voucher number 001, revenue journal 0001. Okay, once I select it, I can see the option here reverse transaction. Yes, all of you, you're able to see, right? Option reverse transaction and reverse tracing is what we have. On these three dots actually we have. If I minimize it, I'll get all them here. If I maximize it, I'll get all of them in the three dots here. In three dots, I'll have these two other options. Okay. This option reverse transaction. So if I use that option, I can reverse this transaction that is posted here. If I click on reverse transaction, so something it is saying number sequence for the reference trace number and parameters in general ledger area is not set to run continuously. So what do we need to do now? Just go through the error and let me know what we have to do now.
We have to give continuous number range.
For which numbers?
For revenue journal.
No. Here it clearly saying number sequence for the reference trace number in parameters in general ledger area is not set to run continuously. So where I have to go now? First.
Number sequence,
concepts.
trace number.
Okay, where is number sequence?
Journal.
In general ledger, then there is a general ledger parameters.
Yes. Okay, it is clearly saying here number sequence for reference trace number in parameters in general ledger. Error message, it can't be more clear than this, right? So for that I can go to general ledger. General ledger parameters. Parameters will be under ledger setup here. General ledger parameters. I'm going to general ledger parameters. We have been to this page a lot of times, to the number sequences page actually. Number sequences. So what is the name it is saying? Reference trace number, right? So search for trace number. So here I have trace number. Unique key for trace number during reversal of transactions in general ledger, fixed assets like AP and AR. So this is the place that we are looking for, trace number. So this actually gives a unique trace number for every transaction. I'll show you how it looks like. Okay. So it is having this one. I'll just remove this and give a trace. Okay. Or I'll give R trace. Then I'll make it continuous here. This is what we have to do actually. By the time, since we are here, I changed the format also. R trace, and I gave continuous close. Again, it will also ask for this transaction reversal. So that's why I'm doing it directly here itself. For transaction reversal also, it will take a unique voucher number. So I'm giving that unique voucher number format here itself. For transaction reversal, I want reverse, and I want 6 digits as well, not only four numerics. I want 6 numerics. So here I'll start with 1. I'll give the largest number as 9. I'll give the next number as 1. I'll give it as continuous. Save. Right. So for reversing also I gave a voucher. So let us see how both of them are used now. Okay, I'll just close this. Going back to the place where we were reversing the transaction, I just close the error, select the voucher once again, click on reverse transaction here. If I click on reverse transaction, it shows me to which date you want to reverse this transaction to. Do you want to reverse it for the same date of the transaction or to any other later date? Suppose I can select today's date. I want to reverse it for today's date. I can select it. It will exactly reverse the transaction, debit the credited account and credit the debited account with the financial dimensions as well. The combination also it will use the same. Okay, but that selection of date is important. You can select any date of that particular date or the later date. You can't select any future date because you can't post a reversal transaction before to the original transaction, right? So that is why system will not allow you to select a previous date. Suppose if I select something like August 3rd, so if I click on OK, it says that selected date must not be before 8/4/2021. Either you have to select 8/4/2021 or later date. Okay, you can't select the earlier date for reversal. So I'll select the same date if I want. I select the 8/4/2021 only, and I'll clear this one. Click on OK here. You see here OK option. Click on OK. And transaction has been reversed. It says the transaction has been reversed. Then if I refresh it, I can see the same transaction here. Because this is the transaction list for business revenues, right? Here also in the reversal also business revenues is only used. I can see that transaction here. I'm sorry. You can see reverse 001 is the voucher number. So this is a reversal for this transaction, right? Revenue journal 1. So it is automatically reversed here. If you want to see the voucher, you can click here and you can see the voucher. Cash account is being credited and revenues account is being debited in the reversal. So usually cash account is debited, business revenues is created, right? When you post any revenue transaction, here it is reversed entirely and it uses the same account numbers as well as the dimension value combination when you reverse it automatically. And you can see that unique voucher number for reversal, that whatever we gave here in the parameters now, it automatically took that voucher number. Clear guys? Any confusion in this reversing? Suppose if I go back here, I can see this. I can click on reverse tracing here. Here, if I click on reverse tracing, I can see both the original transaction as well as reverse transaction. So here I can see the reverse tracing transaction. This is the original transaction, revenue journal 001. This is the reversal transaction, reversal journal 001. So I got a unique trace number for linking these two vouchers. R trace 001. This is coming from tracing. We have given second one right here, trace number. So trace number is unique for reversals. So in the trace number, it takes both the combination of original voucher as well as the reversed voucher under one trace, and it will group them together so that they don't go. They will have a link. So this is the original transaction and this is the reversal transaction. You can clearly see it. In this 4 lakhs account is created here, cash account is debited. In the reverse transaction, the same account that is created is debited here and the cash account is created here. As it is, it will become 0. I mean, the impacts of that particular voucher transaction will become 0 once after the reversal is done. It's pretty simple. Then I'll show you once again how the reversal can be done. I'll just go back this time. So here I'll go for general ledger again. I'll go for voucher transactions inquiry. I'm not selecting any criteria. I'll click on OK. It will literally bring me all the vouchers. So I can select any of the voucher number that I want to reverse. Suppose I want to reverse the voucher number. So let me select a small voucher number where we have voucher number general 12. This one, business revenue again here. So I'll select another one. Okay, 11 maybe. Okay, travel expenses as well as rent expenses. We have 2 transactions within this voucher. Travel expenses to cash account and rent expenses to petty cash account. I think no, travel expenses to petty cash account, rent expenses to cash account. So this is the voucher number I have. Voucher number 11, right? So I'll go for tracking here. Voucher number 11. Apply. Perfect. So I can reverse it actually. For reversing this transaction, I can go for, through transaction origin also I can do it. But I don't have an option here. I can go through transactions only here. I have transactions. Suppose if I go to transactions, I can see the transactions for rent expense account. Again, I can give the voucher number here. I can go for the voucher number. It is here. I can select reverse transaction option here. I can give a date here for reversing it. Suppose if I click OK, it says that transaction has been reversed. And I can see that where is this reversal transaction. So let me click on this, go for reverse tracing. It will automatically show me here reverse tracing number 01. So you can see journal 11. You can see complete two lines where rent expense and travel expense is used and cash account petty cash is used. It's entirely reversed here. You can see reversal number 002 where the same accounts are being used and they are reversed. You can see here 5 lakh is debited here for 1000 expense account previously. Now it is created here same. These 4 are reversals. This is the original transactions. Cash account is being debited here. Sorry, created here. Now it is debited here. Travel expense account is being debited earlier. It is created, and this petty cash account is created earlier, and now it is debited. Perfect. We can always see the reverse tracing through clicking on this one, reverse tracing option. Clear, guys? So here I gave voucher number, right? That is why it is showing it like this. Suppose if I refresh this, here also I can see that reverse number here, reversal 002. Suppose if I feel like the reverse transaction is wrong, I want to reverse the reverse transaction. I want to keep the original transaction same again. So then I can't delete the reversed or posted transaction, right? I can't literally delete any transaction that is posted. So if I want to reverse the already reversed transaction, what I can do is I can select that reverse again and click on reverse transaction once again. So it is saying transaction has been already reversed. Revoke the reversal of the transaction. Do you want to revoke the reversal, which is already done? And what is the date that you want? So you can say this date and you can click on OK. Once again, it will be reversed. So this time what happens if I click here and click on reverse tracing, I can see all the 3 vouchers. So original voucher as well as the initially reversed voucher. Later we have reversed the reversed transaction, right? So I can see the 3rd voucher here. So reversing the reversed transaction, you can see this one here. rent expense account is created, right? Here rent expense account is debited. The same way the remaining accounts also reversed. I mean the same like original transaction, this will be posted just to nullify the accounting impacts of this reverse number 002, reverse number 003 is posted. But the original transaction impacts will remain as it is, because this is reversed, right? Entirely these balances are made to 0, but this original transaction will stay now. So in this way reverse trace is maintained. So the same reverse trace is coming under reverse trace number 2 only. Automatically that is added to reverse trace number 2. When how many hour reversals you do for each transaction in this or the reverse transactions, you can see them here under the same reverse tracing number. That's one advantage we have in Dynamics. Clear guys? Any confusion in this voucher transactions inquiry? Anyone?
JP,
Yes, Yashu.
do you have that option of reverse transaction only in transaction, or do you get it in somewhere else?
No, you have to reverse entire voucher. Okay, if in a single voucher, if you have 3-4 lines, you have to reverse the entire voucher. You can't reverse one part of the voucher. Okay.
అది కదా మనకు ఆప్షన్ అదే రివర్స్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ అనే ఆప్షన్ మనకు ఓన్లీ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఉంటుందా?
ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ లోనే వస్తుంది. అవును.
ఇంకా ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఒరిజిన్ లో ఉంటుందన్నా?
ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఆరిజిన్ లో లేదు, ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ లోనే ఉంటుంది. ఓకే. యాక్చువల్ గా ఇప్పుడు ఇది జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్, జర్నల్లో ఉన్నా నేను. ఇక్కడ ఈ జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ ఉంది కదా, ఈ జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ లో ఉన్న ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ వోచర్స్ అన్ని నేను రివర్స్ చేయొచ్చు. అది ఇక్కడ కొత్త ఫీచర్ ఒకటి ఉంది, ఆ ఫీచర్ యాడ్ చేస్తే ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది రివర్స్ ఆప్షన్. ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది రివర్స్ ఎంటైర్ జర్నల్ అని వస్తుంది. సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ 100 వోచర్స్ ఉన్నాయనుకో, నేను అన్ని ఒకేసారి రివర్స్ చేయొచ్చు 100 వోచర్స్, ఆర్ ఇండివిజువల్ లైన్స్ కూడా చేయొచ్చు. ఒక లైన్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్లో రివర్స్ క్లిక్ చేసి రివర్స్ సెలెక్టెడ్ లైన్ క్లిక్ చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే. కొత్త వర్షన్స్ డైనమిక్స్లో అది వచ్చింది ఫీచరు. అండ్ ఫీచర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అని ఒక వర్క్ స్పేస్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ వర్క్ స్పేస్లో ఫీచర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్లోకి వెళ్ళి ఆ ఫీచర్ యాడ్ చేసుకుంటే, ఈ ఫీచర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఈజ్ సమ్వేర్ హియర్. ఐ మీన్ ఇక్కడ కనిపించట్లేదు, యాక్చువల్గా ఫీచర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది. సో ఫీచర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్లోకి వెళ్ళి ఫీచర్ యాడ్ చేసుకుంటే ఆటోమేటిక్గా వచ్చేస్తుంది ఇక్కడ రివర్స్ అని చెప్పి, రివర్స్ ఎంటైర్ జర్నల్ అని, లేకపోతే రివర్స్ ద సెలెక్టెడ్ క్రైటీరియా వచ్చేది. అప్పుడు ఏ జర్నల్ ఏ వోచర్ కావాలంటే ఆ వోచర్ రివర్స్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, లేకపోతే మొత్తం ఉన్నవన్నీ రివర్స్ చేసుకోవచ్చు జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్లో.
ఓకే. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు మనకి అక్కడ టాస్క్ బార్లో మ్యాగ్నిఫైయింగ్ గ్లాస్ ఆప్షన్స్ పక్కన
ఇక్కడ. ఓకే.
ఆప్షన్స్ మ్యాగ్నిఫైయింగ్ గ్లాస్ అదే కూతుద్దాం తెలుగు.
దిస్ వన్
అది దేనికైనా యూజ్ అవుతుందా?
ఏం లేదు సార్, సెర్చ్ చేసుకోవడానికి, ఏదైనా యాక్షన్ సెర్చ్ చేసుకోవడానికి, అంత ఏముండదు దీనివల్ల యూస్. Then that would be all with voucher transactions. So just work with that inquiry, voucher transactions inquiry, and try to find what you can find. Okay, date wise చెప్పాను కదా, you can literally search any transaction, voucher wise, date wise, and anything. And I'll show you, we have time, right? I'll show you one. So suppose that I want a transaction by journal batch number. అది నేను ఎలా ట్రాక్ చేయగలను? జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్లో ఏ వోచర్స్ ఉన్నాయో నాకు కావాలి. How can I do that? I don't have journal batch option here. Here I can change the criteria if I want. So journal number gaani, created time gaani, ఏదైనా సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. Or else I can add a one more line here. One more సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని ఇక్కడ నాకు కావాల్సింది యాడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. క్రియేటెడ్ బై అని చెప్పి ఉంది కదా, క్రియేటెడ్ బై సో అండ్ సో పర్సన్ నేమ్ ఇవ్వచ్చు. ఇక్కడ నాది అడ్మిన్ అని ఉంది కదా, అడ్మిన్ అని ఇస్తాం. అంటే బిజినెస్లో చాలా మంది యూజర్స్ ఉంటారు కదా, యూ కెన్ గివ్ క్రియేటెడ్ బై యువర్ నేమ్. అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ క్లిక్ ఆన్ ఓకే, దెన్ నేను క్రియేట్ చేసిన ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ కానీ వేరే ఎవరైనా వాళ్ళ నేమ్ ఇస్తే మనం వాళ్ళు క్రియేట్ చేసిన ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ కానీ వస్తాయి ఎంక్వైరీలో. ఇలానే మనం చాలా ఇవ్వచ్చు. సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ టేబుల్, డిరైవ్డ్ టేబుల్ మార్చుకోవచ్చు. మెయిన్ అకౌంట్ అన్నట్లు మార్చుకొని డిరైవ్డ్ టేబుల్, ఐ మీన్ రావట్లేదు, ఇక్కడ నుంచి మార్చాలి ఫస్ట్. ఇక్కడ కొన్ని టేబుల్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఈ టేబుల్ ఏ ఫీల్డ్ అయినా వస్తుంది, ఈ టేబుల్స్కి రిలేటెడ్ ఫీల్డ్. ఇప్పుడు మెయిన్ అకౌంట్ తీసుకుంటే అక్కడ రిమైనింగ్ ఫీల్డ్స్ కూడా వస్తాయి మెయిన్ అకౌంట్లో. సో కరెన్సీ వైజ్ కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చు నేను కావాలంటే. అండ్ దెన్ యూనిట్ వైజ్, వ్యాలిడేటెడ్ యూజర్, రికార్డ్ ఐడి, ఆఫ్సెట్ అకౌంట్ వైజ్, ఓపెనింగ్ అకౌంట్ వైజ్ చాలా ఆప్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. బట్ మోస్ట్ యూజ్డ్ ఆర్ దీస్ ఓన్లీ, ఈ 4: జర్నల్ నెంబర్, వోచర్ నెంబర్, డేట్ అండ్ మెయిన్ అకౌంట్. ఓకే. యాక్చువల్గా జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్తో సెర్చ్ చేయాలంటే ఈ ఎంక్వైరీలో అవ్వదు. ఇక్కడ జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్ రాదు, డ్రాప్ డౌన్ చేసినా జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్ ఎక్కడ కనిపించదు. జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్తో సెర్చ్ చేయడానికి వేరే రిపోర్ట్ ఉంది. సపోజ్ ఈ జర్నల్ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్ 15 తీసుకుంటున్నా నేను. ఇందులో ఎన్ని ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి 15లో. సారీ 13 ఓపెన్ అయినట్లుంది. సో ఐ జస్ట్ క్లిక్ ఆన్ 15 హియర్ and click on lines. I can see quite one single transaction. ఓకే ఉంది, ఒక వోచర్ ఉంది 12. సో అది నాకు తెలియదు, నాకు జనరల్ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్ ఇచ్చారు అంతే. సో ఆ బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్లో ఏ వోచర్స్ ఉన్నాయో ఎంక్వైరీ చేయాలంటే దానికి ఒక రిపోర్ట్ ఉంది ఇక్కడ, ఇది కాకుండా. సో పోస్టెడ్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ బై జర్నల్ అని ఒక రిపోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది. జనరల్ లెడ్జర్ రిపోర్ట్స్, posted transactions by journal. Here under ledger reports we have this report, posted transactions by journal. This is also one important. Suppose if I click here, posted transactions by journal, takes a while to load, just bear with me. Here I can select ledger accounts types only, or you can select for any accounts. You can select ledger account types only, or you can select ledger account and financial dimensions both. Here I can see records to include. Here I can give journal batch number in the filter, in the records to include. So I'll filter this quickly and I'll give the journal batch number I copied, MRF 00015, right? I'll give that here, journal batch number MRF 0015. Click on OK. Here I can also run it in the batch job, but I don't want to run it. I want to run it on the screen now. So the selection is also on the screen. Okay, I'll click on OK. It takes some time to load and it will run on the screen and it will bring the report. So in that report I can check what are the vouchers we have in that journal batch. Actually, if you have multiple vouchers also, it shows all the voucher numbers. So since it's the initial report we are generating, it is taking some time. So here you can see the report, journal batch number 15. So under journal batch number 15, we have single voucher number, journal 12. Same, right? Journal 12 we have. So it shows this report. Then it shows the accounts that are used in that voucher. If I have multiple vouchers, it shows multiple vouchers here in the line. I can directly click on this blue color voucher number. It will take me to the voucher automatically. If I click here, see here, it take me to the journal voucher number automatically. If I click back and if I click on the journal number, it will take me to the same voucher number only. That only have journal number, right? Parallelly. Okay. So this way I can trace with journal batch number. I can get the report. I can export the report in any format I want. Or you can, if I don't want any exporting, I can normally track the voucher numbers at least. I can click on one voucher number, two voucher numbers. If at all there are many voucher numbers, I can see all of them here in the order. Okay, that's one way of tracking the transactions through journal batch number. In the voucher transactions inquiry, we don't have that option. We have it here in the ledger reports, posted transactions by journal. Okay, fine guys, let us stop it until here for today. If you have any doubts, ask me. Tomorrow we will see more about this Exponentials Explorer trial balance, audit trail. But understanding trial balance is important. We will discuss more on this tomorrow. Okay, and few other reports if there are any. So got some basic idea about how to track transactions, posted transactions in different ways other than coming into this place. So batch numbers, see, you will get batch numbers in different areas. Suppose if I get 15 here, if I click on next year, then I'll get 16. Suppose if I do the next transaction in accounts payable, I'll get 16 there. If I do the next transaction in accounts receivable, I'll get 17 there. So it's not really easy for you to come and track or assume that always journal batch number is in journals only. No. Journal batch number will be in different areas. Wherever you post journals, like here you have journals. Coming to accounts payable, you have invoice journals, vendor payment journals. Coming to accounts receivable, you will have customer payment journals. And fixed asset, you will have fixed asset journals. So journal batch number is unique, is same for all modules. So it will take continuous numbers for all the modules wherever you do transactions. Journals, only journals. Okay, for documents like purchase orders or purchase order invoices, sales orders or sales order invoices, or free text invoices, you don't have journal batch numbers. Only for journals you have journal batch numbers. Okay, so you can't come and assume and understand that the journal batch number will always be in journals. Okay, it will be there in different areas in different modules. So it's tough to track them where it is posted. So you can do it like this in this way by running the posted transactions by journal, so that you can go to the voucher number in that quickly. Then you can go to the original document where it is posted. It will directly take you to the original document, may it be general journal or invoice journal or payment journal, anywhere. You can directly click on view details and track it. So everything is interlinked. So it will directly take me to the journal where it is posted. So it is in journals. Suppose if it is in payment journals in accounts payable, it will take me there. Okay. Got it, guys? Any confusion in this topic we have discussed? Understanding this is important because either in support or in implementation, understanding the results that are posted is also important. Okay, so for now today, I've stopped recording until here.